Hey guys, Cosmos here from Dolly Games on my night account on AG server to Europe, and this is gonna be an awesome video on mount refining. And this is also connected to my blog post that I did with collecting items for the maximum reward. So check it out. I got 5,000, just a little bit lower, 5,000 mount hoofs, and I've been gathering them forever, and I had a bunch of people, of course not the majority understood my arguments, but there were always a bunch of people saying, hey man, why are you gathering these things, use them up, get as strong as possible, as fast as possible. And now is the answer. A few months of waiting, but we have it. Mount refining right here. First time refine your mount using mount hoofs, and 10 times, and you get this reward, which is, then this is after the new patch now with the 345 part 1. You get the magic magical moonlight, which is used for enchanting equipment of sylphs, and you got the glint of magic also for the sylph equipment. And this is awesome already, even if there was no chest, because you'll already get way ahead with the enchantments for the equipments. But you also get the monthly event chest, holy set chest, and inside of that you have the fragment, you have the 100,000 gold, you get also possibly magical moonlight and glint of magic, you got self equipment shards, you got blessings of god, intermediate coordinate shards, rune stones, which is probably the only thing I don't want to get is those rune stones. Everything else is great, and of course the mount. So check this out. With 5,000 trainings, hopefully I can do them all, and we will do it right now. I'll be able to get 500 of these chests, as well as 500 of glints of magic, and as well as 500 magical moonlights, which is just awesome and totally pays off. Is well better, way more than any of the rewards of the Hall of Fame, which is by that I mean the 250,000 reward, which is the one which I chose not to take in order to save up all the gems and hoofs to get the rewards from all these things. So let's go to my mounts. As most of you know, 99% of the time I was a free player, so, and I still am. I just buy VIP now and Spirit Covenant to save me time so I can work more. And I don't have too many mounts. Of course I have what you guys have also, by training the with mount whips you can unlock, of course, the standard normal mounts. And in the specials I have set ones. You got the VIP mount, but of course that's a special one in itself. There is no refining, that is. So then I got this one here, 4 here, 2 here, 2 here, 3 here, 2 here, 1 here. And I didn't get lucky at all in the past month, so I didn't get any of the mounts from the event boxes. So I'm gonna get those up. One word for everybody who didn't train. There's also the Love Thy Mount event now with the new self equipment, with the rewards with the new self equipment shards, which I'm really jealous of. Not Star Sand, don't care too much about that, and the gems, but this is amazing. That means everybody who didn't max out their stables and who has thousands of whips sitting waiting, they will be really ahead of in terms of self equipment, which means that some free players might actually get ahead of cashers, because cashers have already maxed out their stables, while the free players there are free players who haven't. And so this is a huge advantage. Imagine if you spend like 20,000 or 30,000 mount training whips, and you can get like 200-300 times this, which is basically a whole lot, like something like 500, let's say, silver equipment shards, which get you an equipment, one piece of equipment straight away, which is really awesome. Anyways, let's get on with the hoofing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get everything to level 1 first. So let's start with the white battle steed, and this is also interesting because we can see the number of hoofs I have, and maybe later using the video we can derive stats for blessings. I have basically very close to 5,000 hoofs for 932. So I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna do one click refine because I wanna see if there are blessings. So we're gonna go. I can click pretty fast, but what I first want to do is let's say get that to 20, which is basically 2 times 10. And I always do this for events to verify that there are no bugs. During this event you did 19 times, so I think I'm missing one, so I'm just gonna do one. Maybe there was already one there, didn't quite notice it. Okay, here we go. During this event you did refine or you did train refine your mount for 20 times. You can collect 2 rewards. I'm gonna do that, and there is thankfully this, which is awesome. So there we got 2 moonlights, 2 magics, and 2 chests, which means it all is working perfectly fine. So I'm gonna get to clicking this thing. So we're gonna get that up. Actually, we can see the number of blessings. I should just write it down. So far, success rate 100. So far, I didn't get. Let's move this window over here. Maximize this. So far, it was all 1, and there was no luck there. So I can just write down every time I get lucky. So I'll just do that for stats. So we got this mount. Oh, the big thing, I didn't notice my bell rating, but now 266,202. Let's keep that in mind, and I'll go back to the beginning of the video later to check out what exactly it started with. But every successful refinement is gonna give me plus 10 to all stats, which is definitely going to add up. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow very fast clicking, so if I do very fast it blocks it. So I'm gonna try to match its maximum speed. No luck also. 8, 9, 100% refine, so that's there. So it's like 250-ish bell rating that I got. Darn, what am I doing? Getting all confused. Yeah, I just saw that the self boss is there, but I'm going to skip that for now because I want to record this video and get all these things done. And also, it's late here. It's 3 a.m. at night, so there's usually not enough people online, and it takes a very long time to kill those self bosses. All right. So that's another one. What am I doing? Now that's already 1 star. There were a couple of mounts I had already brought to 1 star, but just a couple. Used Mount Hoof and Blessing plus 1. So see, the chance of getting lucky is like really small. Think that there was no luck in all this time. Right, here we go with Royal Steed. And I also really hope that I get the mount from the chest. It's going to be really sad if with all those chests if I don't get the mount. Hurricane Steed. I should just 1-click refine this guy. Alright, let's just go continue with let me get this up to 30 and 1-click refine it, then done. The poor white alpaca is maxed out. Nightshade, let's just max out Nightshade as well. I should use just 1 for doing the max. Alright, this guy is up as well to 2. I'm gonna max out Hurricane as well. Still got 4,000. So it's 200 now for the 3rd star. Alright, the small ones are maxed out. Let's max the reindeer 1 star. Ice Fang. Just getting that to max. Awesome. Ancient Dragon. The low stars I'm gonna max them out, and the 5 stars I'm gonna hold on. Wanna collect the rewards in one go first. Alright. That one already has a star. Oh, darn. So 200 for the 3rd star, and that's getting costly. Oh! There was a blessing went directly to the 3rd grade. So that's one time that happened. And let me just go in here to see 3,400. So that's 1,500 whips later, basically. Hoofs, sorry. Alright, this one is max as well. And of course on the low ones it's not such a big deal, but on the high ones it would save tons of hoofs. Alright. Blazing Tauren. And got nothing here. So if I look already on the rewards, I can collect 178, so I'm gonna do that. 178. There it is. That's already awesome. But let's continue, because there's no reason not to. Stables. And now we're gonna go for the 2nd star on the mounts, which is 100 each. And probably not probably, but definitely these 5-star normal ones are the toughest, because that's gonna cost the highest amount of hoofs to max out. So what I'm gonna try to do is remember it cost me something like 1,500 to get the first blessing, let's say. And taking that as a guide, I had what, 3.5-ish or so, maybe around 2,300 or 2,500. I'll try to do a more expensive one. Who knows, maybe the blessing will kick in. How much do I have? 1.6 now? Yeah. Alright, so I'm actually not gonna do the low stars now, because I'm hoping for the blessing to kick in. So I'm gonna pick something like there was a 3-star, there it is, Netherwind Dragon. And let's work on the 200 now. Hopefully the blessing will kick in on something more expensive. And I was worried, the hoofs are going down. The Tauren is also 1-star. Let's do, alright, let's get this. I'm a little bit afraid to do the 2nd star, because if the blessing kicks in on something very cheap like that, it wouldn't be great. But okay, let's go with the dragon now. And there was the blessing. I was just double checking with the chat. You see here, 1-click refine completed successfully. Consumed 1 hoofs 10. Mount elevated from grade 2 to grade 3 directly. which is pretty cool. So now it's 3,200, and there's another one. It went directly to grade 4, which is awesome, and directly to grade 5. That is wicked. So dragon is maxed out, and we're just gonna, I think that consumed all the blessings. I probably will spend the next 2,000 without getting any more blessings. Wow, that was pretty cool. 3 blessings in a row. But I'm gonna stick with this mount. There was another blessing here getting it to 4-star, and hopefully one more will kick in. That would be great to get it to 5-star, because that's pretty expensive. There it is. So that's up to 5-star. That's pretty radical. I'm gonna stick with these mounts. So 200, and the 4th star is costing 200 as well. There we go, and the last star cost 250. So far no blessings, and there is the blessing, maxing it out. Excellent. 3 mounts there on 5-star. It's my last 1,000 now. There we go. And there was a blessing. Nice. Now if there's one more to kick in for the last, would be great. But already done the majority now. Ah, there was a blessing on the absolute last click. That was such a waste. Such a major waste. Alright, I got 400 left, which is just enough to get this guy up. And 290, which I'm gonna stick with this one. Alright. It's got 90 left. I don't think I have any more 1-stars. Just gonna double check that. Right. So I'm gonna do a 2nd star, I think, on a Dark Knight Steed, because they'll get me just 10 more hoofs. I can get to the next one. Probably the blessing won't work, so yep, just like I thought. So 10 more hoofs would get me another plus 10 stats. So looking at my stables, really cool. So the special mounts are still on lower stars, but I did get some of them to 3 stars, which is good. Unfortunately, don't have any of those cooler mounts, but I'm really excited about my normal mounts, with 4 of them up to 5 stars. So that is 5,000 hoofs spent. And now I'm gonna go back to the mount refining and collect these guys, 313 more, which is just awesome. So that's gone, 5 slots of mount hoofs, which was just really amazing. That's the 4th page, which is for rent. Some people thought that it is 200 balance one time. If it was, of course everybody would buy it, but you have to pay for it every month. So then not everybody is going to buy it. Definitely not me, because no way I'm paying balance every month for that. Now here is the holy chest, holy set chest. Got, let me just move that over to the 3rd page. I'm gonna, how many? 1 2 3 4 5 6 of them. I need 6 things to block that out, because I want to also open the chest. Alright, I should have 2 more. Alright, here you go. That's another thing I'm keeping, soul seals. Alright. For all the stuff that I'm keeping, I made a blog post about it. You can check it out on my blog. It's very useful for especially free players or low cashers. So, this is what I managed to collect, which is just amazing compared to if I had done this without the event just to get the 250,000 BR Hall of Fame rewards. Those were nothing. So that's why I chose not to do it and got all this. And of course this is just the rewards for the hoofs, but also of course I got a whole lot of rewards from the gem event, and basically everything else that I'm keeping and getting tons of rewards from events rather than the Hall of Fame, which I think was a fiasco. So battle rating up to 279,000, which is a huge increase. What was it, 266? I think we started with that. I will check the video again at the beginning. Already the number flew out of my mind, but I think it was 266, which means another 13,000 battle rating, a bit more that I gained just from this, which is huge. And all my stats went up, and especially let's open up the stats again. The physical attack is what I was more interested about, of course, because that decides a lot of things in the game. So I'm now up to almost 68,000 physical attack, which is really good. Stables wise, we already checked that. Basically from the stats I wanted to say the strength is what is most interesting, then the defense, then the endurance, then the intelligence for knights and archers, and for mages it's intelligence, defense and endurance in that order. Also health wise I'm up to 275,000, and if you go back to the beginning of the video you'll see it's a lot lower. I think it was 260. So that's also something like 15,000 additional health, if I remember that correctly. So now what I want to do is open up all these chests, and I really hope I'll get at least one mount out of this. Getting more than one mount would be awesome, because then I could collect some really good rewards from the exchange. But I'm happy with just one, because I think the past 3 months at least I didn't get anything. So past 2 months for sure, third I don't remember, back 3 months. So in here also I'll try to make statistics out of it. So I just want to see basically holy set fragments. If I have any of those, they should be visible, I think, here in the holy exchange. Here it is, holy set exchange. No, I have 0 fragments right now. Of course you got the gold. Let's have a quick look at the exchange as well. You got the gold, you got resistance crystals, but I think more people would go for the equipment shards to outfit the sylphs for having more equipment shard rewards in the sylph arena. And then another possibility is for these coordinate shards, of course, also all for sylphs. And I think this time less people will go for the clothing, because yeah, the sylph equipment is really in the focus now. And you got for 60 holy seals you get 30 of these, and so you see how expensive that is compared to how much I was able to get by being patient. So patience really is a virtue. I think it was also said that patience is a virtue of kings. So you see I got 500 of each one of these, and how much holy seal holy sets fragments you'd have to spend to get 500 of these. You get 260 fragment gets you also the mount, and something which is new, and also something I told also in advance. Now you're starting to see that they're giving the evolved sylphs straight away. Of course this is the first time it's happening, and so you see that 670 holy set fragments, which is just really expensive. But I'm sure the price is gonna go down, just like when we had Hades for the first time. It was a really expensive price, and then over the months it got cheaper and cheaper. So if you can wait, you can definitely get evolved sylphs at a much cheaper cost, but it'll take months, and that's basically the game. Either you're patient or you have to pay the money and get it now. So but it's a really good thing, which means that, and another interesting thing is that Athena, which is here, and we got Triton, we got Gaia, and we got Cerberus. and they're all basically available at blue evolved, which is, yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, if you can wait, you can get evolved sylphs, even those that you were not originally intending to get, or if you're having a difficulty getting them. Basically, that's the thing. So the reason I came here also is to see that I did have 0 fragments right now, so that's for the statistics purposes. And the next thing is gold. Well, I have 14.7 million gold on me, so that I can calculate later. Magic Moonlight, which are these things, I have the 493 of these, and of course the Glint of Magic, the same 493, so we can see what that'll become. Sylph Equipment Shards I don't have at all, not yet. And Blessings of God, I don't think I have that, neither the shards. Runestones I do have, and they are hiding. Where are they? Alright, here they are, 8,034 runestones. So that's a bunch over there, so that's something else that I have. And of course the mount. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close this, max this out, it's already maxed, and I'm gonna open the whole thing, you know, no guts no glory, and let's see what I get. Yeah, oh yeah, awesome, really awesome. So there are the holy set fragments, 243, so roughly half. Sylph Equipment Shards 134. There is the Mount Frost Leopard card, which is really good. It's a plus 40 mount. It's only one, so not more, but already I'm very happy to get 1 out of 500 chests. So that's really good. Coordinate Shards 10 intermediate, and Blessings of God, which is all very good, and a little bit more of the Magic Moonlight, Magical Moonlight, and Glint of Magic. So that's also the chests. That also activates the mount, which is another mount basically that I can. Where are you? Frost Leopard, there it was, I think. Which is another mount that I can refine. And another good thing of this, it increases my max attribute level by 5. So I'm gonna mount that. Alright, looking good, looking good. Should get some cold clothing on me to match the mount. So that's a thing, and there is an additional bonus for having this mount, which is that I can train my stats, which were maxed out. I have now 17,000 or 18,000 whips on me. There's tons more in the mail. Or no, not whips. Yeah, I have whips in the mail, true. And basically I can do 5 more levels, which is really awesome. So I'm gonna do that right now as well. That's gonna get my Bella rating even more. So whips I of course have a lot. So there, max level reached. Yes, I want to train intellect as well. I know it's weird for knights, but sorry system, you don't know anything. We got rewards, and there's a little bit of magic defense in it as well. Alright, intellect maxed, endurance. I'm actually really happy about this, because I can collect those Mount Whip rewards that I really wanted. It's excellent. Several thousand whips used. Alright, so got this on maxed again at level 280, and used up something like 4,000 whips, so we can go back to battle rating above 280, almost 281 now. So we can go to Love Their Mount and grab a whole bunch of, let's see how much. So train 3950 times, can collect 395 more rewards, which is awesome. That's 400, and that's basically almost 800 Sylph Equipment Shards, which is very good. So there we got it. So 924 Sylph Equipment Shards just because of patience. So there you go, it's really awesome. This gem packs we can open straight away. Don't need to save space. I already have all the stats for the gem packs on my website. For the ones, so for the levels 1 to 3, I already have all of those. But if you guys want to send me data for levels 1 to 5, that'll be very useful. I don't have as much for level 1 to 5 gem packs. Also, if you guys want to send me more of those holy chest drops data, that can also help. And something else I'm still collecting is those weekly chests, warrior mark, where you get also the mount spirits. So if you have data on that, also send. Generally, if you want to support with any data, just go ahead and send over, and if I can use it, which I usually can, I will do so. There are only a couple reports that I've already done, so if you're following my blog, you can already go and see the drop reports, which are already really good. So those I don't need more data for, but everything else, you're welcome to send it. So that's, I think, it for this video, you guys. It's already more than 30 minutes into it, which is already long, and I'm really happy to be able to share this with you. Also, like I predicted in my blog, you know, patience pays off definitely if you're able to wait. I know some of the top people are not able to wait because they're competing to remain on top, so they had to spend things earlier. So that's a totally different situation. So I cannot recommend that to them, because yeah, they have to spend. But for all the other people who can wait, they'll basically to spend your items during events, not just like that. So definitely do that if you have that opportunity. So that's it, you guys. I hope you're also having a really good Mount Hoof event for yourself, and also Love Thy Mount event. Those are always really good. Something interesting in the Love Thy Mount is that they don't give the mount whips back anymore. Instead, they give other items. So that's an interesting change. Which is not very fair for, let's say, new people, because everybody else used that to train their stables higher and higher. But unfortunately, that's a disadvantage for the new people. But that's you can't have everything. I guess some things are gonna be unfair. Anything else here that I might want to mention? Let me see if I don't forget something. Yeah, amethyst mine, that was fun today. Basically go to the deepest level and collect it. The worst thing with the amethyst mine is that there is nothing good to collect. They did adapt the mine, which is really good. Oh, this is another thing, holy cast. They did adapt the mine, which is really good, but they didn't change the table of rewards. Let's run over there just for a second. You can also now access everything in your profile. You can see what you have. You see amethyst, I'm always maxed out. When I get to 99,999, then I buy a couple of fate chests, and then I'm you can also open the shop from here, but just for having it nice, walking over is not so hard. So what I do is I buy a couple of these fate stones and then max it out again, and I keep doing it in the hopes that something good is gonna happen in this shop, because this shop is, you know, majorly outdated. So so that's about the amethyst mine. And the last thing on the holy cast, of course, that's another very big thing to do the holy cast for your equipment, and that's in the holy forge. You do holy casting, and that is using up, of course, the Vulcan hammers and the Vulcan stoves, and the rewards are also pretty good. For every 5 you get a reward. But of course, doing 5 of these is very expensive. It not only costs a lot of gold, but more than that, it requires these special items, which we can get. You know, if you're a cashier, you're probably buying them, but for free players and low spenders, we can now get them from Jewel Hunt, which is super good. Already the new rewards for the jewel hunt starts with a level 4 gem and level 5 gem, which the free players or low cashers can get daily. I was just short 20 points today from the second one, unfortunately, but also in the chests we get Maharas, we got Sepulcrums, and we get the Vulcan pack. So that's where we can get slowly, but you know, over months it adds up. Or if you know, if you got the money, you can just spend and get them straight away. So that's that, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I again wish you luck for your events. Please do click on like and subscribe below the video if you did enjoy it, and share with your friends on Facebook, Google Plus, or Twitter, or anything else that you're using. And yeah, also I put all the links in the description. Check out my new customizing games site on gifts.dollygames.com. But yeah, like I said, all the links are below in the video, and bookmark dollygames.com. That's gonna be like, that is my main site from which everything else is linked. Also remember, for my blog, I made a new easy address, wartune.dollygames.com. That's a kind of a it's gonna bring you to the blog, although the blog itself has a different, bit longer address. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching and have a very nice day.